Hey, what's happening, everyone? It's the boy, the Instant Time on the side, Tan Tiger 01. Make sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, follow me on Twitter at Tan Tiger 01. Right, first of all, thoughts and prayers to everyone who's being affected by Hurricane Irma right now, and who has been affected by Hurricane Irma right now. I know it caused a lot of destruction in the Caribbean. But yeah, well, it seems like I'm not leaving. Furthermore, given the current trajectory of the hurricane, it seems like it's gonna miss the East Coast almost entirely, at least the eye of it. But how big it is. We're still gonna feel a lot of effects. Hopefully, we don't get too much flooding, but hey, we'll see what happens. I won't say I'm fully prepared for like a storm surge, 9, 12 feet storm surge, because I live on the first floor. I live on the first floor, but we'll see what happens. First floor, then a lot of people call it the ground floor, but we'll see what happens. Apparently, Melbourne is filled with barrier islands, absolutely filled with barrier islands, and also around my house there are a lot of uh, areas with ditches and whatnot. I won't say ditches. I would say a lot of uh, lowlands where you have small ponds and lakes and whatnot. So I would like to think there's some buffering room, but hopefully the effects are not too bad. But on the west coast, I hope you all are prepared, and I hope it doesn't the damage isn't too bad. My thoughts and prayers to you. But apart from that, today's video, I usually don't do this, but considering all the stuff that's going on right now, especially with the stuff that came out with Impact Wrestling closing its doors and some people taking shots at Impact Wrestling, one of them being OTRS Central. Um, what the man? Stupid ass fucking bullshit, man. Look, what you went on to say? The internet is lying. So just when they lied about Vince Russo, just when they lied about this and that. So so what? You're trying to establish that the internet was telling the truth? Okay, let's pick up how many times the internet was incorrect about Impact Wrestling. How about the time when they're about to close in 2014? Or the time they're about to close in 2015? Or the time they're about to close in 2016? Or the time that recently they're about to close in 2017? How about all that? How about the time where they think, the broken gimmick is coming to WWE next week, like after Battleground, or next week after Backlash, or Matt Hardy is taking Anthem to court, or you know a deal has been reached between Matt Hardy and Ed Nordholm. Yeah, recently of late, these dirt sheets track records have been very bad about Impact Wrestling. And listen, you have to understand something. A lot of times, they post clickbait stuff. How many times have you seen them post something positive? Now, honestly, how many times have you seen them post something positive about Impact Wrestling? Drew Gallo and Bobby Lashley had a very good match in Slammiversary 2016. Where was the praise for that? Bomb for Glory 2016 was pretty good. Where was the praise for that? Hell, even the EC3 face turn, where was the praise for? And the Matt Hardy heel turn, where was the praise for that? All these stupid ass nonsense, just try. Look, they're feeding a narrative that it's cool to hate it. It's cool to hate it. Impact Wrestling. Go fuck yourself, ho. These are general I believe these are people who want Impact Wrestling to fail, and they wanted it to fail for a long time. Next, what is OTRS? Ox testicle, you know, rubbing shitlord Central said that, oh, look at all the people that left due to money. Bobby Roode left due to money. Eric Young left due to money. Samoa Joe left due to money. Austin Aries left due to money. AJ Styles left due to money. Okay, back the fuck up. First of all, I don't think Bobby Roode left due to money. If you go look at the interview, I don't think he factored money as the biggest issue. He factored his booking and the fact that Impact Wrestling has, like, he has gone stale in Impact Wrestling as the problem. And to be honest, Bobby Roode had a very good run in Impact Wrestling. He's still their longest reigning world champion. Okay, Samoa Joe, perhaps due to because of the money. Austin Aries, I wouldn't say it's due to the money because Dixie Carter, we know Dixie Carter did not like him. AJ Styles, no. First of all, AJ Styles was being treated like an absolute prince in Impact Wrestling at a lot of times at the expense of other people. How many times have you seen all these big names and big factions, all these huge celebrities of wrestling come in? AJ Styles was one of the very first people to actually be associated with them. How many times have you seen this? AJ Styles, look, even the 2013 Bound for Glory, they booked the entire Bound for Glory pay-per-view just to put, all heel finishes except for the finish, just to emphasize the grandeur or the gravity of that main event finish. That Bully Ray finally was taken down by AJ Styles. No. And apparently AJ Styles was actually provided a lot of money in 2016. And then he turned that down. And then something happened. He turned that down. You can thank Bill Barron for that as well. And then he went to WWE. Okay. About the money. Yeah. What was that Drew Galloway said? It's not about the money. It was about the timing. Yeah. And the Hardys. Yeah, Matt Hardy was being paid less. What about Jeff Hardy? Jeff Hardy was being paid a very lucrative deal. No. So no. It's not that Impact is the absolute broke as fuck company. I listened to the interview with Dave Meltzer, Brian Alvarez, and Ed Nordholm. And what I suspected was right. They're looking to make their spendings more efficient. This includes trimming the fat. They will invest money to see in what's profitable. They're not going to make the mistakes of Dixie Carter. Dixie Carter did not take this approach. This careful, calculated approach. And look, and this narrative that Ed Norton might be negotiating with someone. It might be true. It might be false. It might be true. Dude, did you listen to the interview? Ed Norton said, "We are investing in the company. We are not looking to sell it. We are not looking to sell it." And besides, they have already signed an extension deal with Pop TV. They have already signed deals with, over, I believe, was it Switzerland or Sweden and Germany. Okay? Their India contract, they have years left in the India contract. Their South Africa contract with Supersport. And to give you a scale, Supersport is one of the biggest channels of sport in the entirety of Africa. There's years left in that deal. Okay? They just signed a deal with Spike TV UK and they're very happy with it. Okay? this negotiation. Look at the evidence, you dumb fuck. Does this look like a company that is looking to sell, is desperate to sell? And who the fuck they're losing $1 million a week? Dude, they're not on every week. They're not active in terms of like, in terms of like using their talent every week. They do tape shows. What the fuck you mean they're losing the million every week? Okay, and finally, you fucking fucking gay bestiality sounding motherfucker with the fucking posters in the back. OTRS Central. Now fuck this, man. Look, man, this shit got me fucked up right here, man. Like I said, usually I don't do this, but this shit got me fucked up right here. What do you say? Oh, the timing of this. The timing of this, it could not, like, this press release came out after this report came out, Sports Illustrated. No, it didn't. You obviously don't watch Impact, do you? OTR Central. If you did, then you'd know for at least 2 or 3 weeks in a row they have been announcing Global Wrestling Network. Global Wrestling Network. They have been announcing this. Maybe even earlier than that, they have been announcing Global Wrestling Network. Okay? In the commentary. Okay? And if I'm mistaken, the extension with the Pop TV deal came out maybe 1 or 2 days before the Sports Illustrated article came out that impacted hemorrhaging money. Look at it. Fuck. So if it came out before, maybe you think that people are just trying to create clickbait. And like I said, notice there's a pattern with this. Usually right around Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday, right before an Impact show, all these bad news will come out. Supposed bad news will come out. Oh, Impact is done. Bro, listen to the Ed Nordholm review, right? The interview. He said Bound for Glory is definitely happening. They have a lot of plans set for Bound for Glory. Okay? Even some of the people who are going to be there, he announced those names. Okay? Sorry. And furthermore, he also indicated plans that there are going to be November tapings. Does this look like a company that's about to close their doors? In 2016, I'll give you this. Because clips came out about, Dixie Carter in court and whatnot. And no, I don't think it's a work. If it's a work, a very stupid way of doing a work. And one more thing. Obviously tomorrow things can change. Something else can come out. Tomorrow things can change. Like I said, I'm not a fortune teller. That I will tell you exactly what's going to happen. But with this Dave Meltzer and Brian Alvarez interview, one thing that happened, Ed Nordholm, he pretty much confirmed that no, they're not selling, especially their tape library, which the WWE, which indicated that the WWE were paying peanuts for, or at least not the price that they wanted, or they think is valuable. This might have been like towards the beginning of the year when WWE put an offer. But no, they're not going to sell because Ed Nordholm said they know how WWE is going to monetize it. And considering how and considering the amount, the amount they want to give for our thing, we'd rather monetize it. Like I said, don't forget, there were rumors earlier in the year that WWE wanted to buy their tape library. So the conclusion being, listen, don't be First of all, if you are positive on GFW, don't let the stupid ass dirt sheets, absolute dirt sheets, spoil your interest for GFW. Okay? Because that's what they want to do. Like I said, if you don't believe that, they're mostly against, like they they kind of don't like GFW. Just count how many times in the past 3-4 years they have posted something positive about GFW compared to how many times they have posted something negative about GFW. Just count. So people like JD from New York, OTR Central, I'm sorry, you guys, no, JD already took a massive L. But OTR Central, sorry dog, at least for this one, you take a very massive L. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, follow me to Twitter at 10 This is DMC 10 month on Reside signing out. All of you stay safe.